Bishop David Abioye, the former vice president of Winners Chapel, explains why he started Hour of Revival. They had a special program called Hour of Revival last Saturday in Abuja at the National Stadium, and many people were in attendance. And he explained that why he started it is to bring about a revival, is to ignite the fire of revival. Many people have criticized his retirement, that why is he retirement, that there's no retirement, there's no this. And I've done videos about this, that retirement is possible. Now, talking about retirement, before I talk about the Hour of Revival proper, Bishop David Abioye saw a vision in the early 80s or thereabout. And he said he saw the vision, and he came up with this vision, and he called many people to key into the vision. Now people followed, and many people have been liberated because of that singular vision. David Abioye himself have followed that singular vision which Oyedepo saw in the early 80s, and his life have moved forward. And now there are patterns for everything. Every home has a pattern. You cannot come to my home and say, no, the way I'm doing my home, I should do my home the way other people are doing their home. The pattern I saw is different from your pattern you saw. There's a general pattern, there's a specific pattern. So this general pattern, I follow it. But the specific pattern, I have a specific for my own home. You have a specific pattern for your own home. You cannot use the pattern in your own home to come and judge my specific pattern for my home. General patterns are general, while specific patterns are specific. And that is what Oyedepo has done. He has his own specific patterns. I've said it before, many people get old in the church. And they are old, no new ideas, nothing. Then the church also goes old with them. Is that not what happened to the Orthodox churches? Where we left before we came to all these Pentecostal churches. Then the youths in all the Orthodox moved to the Pentecostal. Now the Orthodox are calling the youth and having youth fellowship and having youth pastors. Why? Because they see that the things are changing, things are dynamic. Previously, a school start holder, a primary school holder can pastor a church. Now, in most places, you have to be a graduate, even up to PhD, even up to professor level. You have to be a specialist in your field. God does not just call the dollars. He also called those who are brilliant, who are good. So when the dollars are in one place, the brilliant people, they gather themselves in another place, and they want to serve God. So the Orthodox churches saw that, or some churches saw that, why the brilliant people are running to that place, because the head of that place is a brilliant folk in his own field. So people that are brilliant, that want to be brilliant, or that see that as an advantage, tend to flock to them. So now, back to the issue of the Hour of Revival, which Bishop David Abioye started. He said he's starting this to complement. So people say, he has started his own ministry that he want to be collecting money. Nature abhors vacuum. The end of one thing is the beginning of another thing. If you are ending primary school, you are beginning secondary school. Or you are beginning life after primary school. If you are ending secondary school, you are beginning life after secondary school, or you are heading to university, tertiary institution, or going to learn a trade. If somebody has been married, the end of bachelorhood is the beginning of what? Of the married life. The end of spinsterhood is the beginning of the married life. The end of a gestation period, when the woman is pregnant and she carries the pregnancy, the end of the pregnancy is the beginning of taking care of a child that is born. So, something have ended, something is starting. So, he said, everybody is welcome, both the believers and the unbelievers. And I like that statement. Many other assemblies will want to focus on the believers only. Many other assemblies want to focus on the unbelievers only. The unbeliever needs revival. The believer needs revival. They need revival because revival will ignite the believer to fire on more. That revival fire will catch the unbeliever to be able to start burning. It's like paper or it's like fire. One part has experienced some kind of burning and then it died off. Another part have not been touched by any fire. Are you going to say, now what I want to burn is only the parts that have been touched by fire before but did not burn properly? Or I want to touch only the part that have not been touched by fire at all? You have to gather everything together and then put the fire, and then they will rub off on themselves, and then the fire will ignite. And that is what revival is all about. And that's what this revered cleric has said, that this ministry is for both the believers and the unbelievers. And I like that. And he said he's starting this ministry to ignite the fire. And he said God asked him to go into it. He said he doesn't do anything except God asked him to do it. Our prayer for this revered man of God is that this new ministry that is starting will prosper in his hand. He has shown example and he has shown commitment. God will give him also committed people that will work with him to take his own ministry and his own vision to the next level. Thank you and God bless. This is 10 Minutes with God YouTube channel. Share your own view in the comment section below. Ask your question, and please like this video and then share it to your family and friends. God bless you and have a good one.